Hello and welcome back to WA UK. Look, just here, we're back at the barn. There's my trailer. Today we're going to be doing a few little jobs. Stay tuned to see what's in today's episode. Right, so that's the car unloaded. Time to begin. So this is a spoiler alert. There's a ladder behind me at the back of the trailer. If that doesn't give it away, nothing will. Very good. Right, so just here behind me, you can see the solar panel ready to go onto the roof, 4 brackets attached. I'm just going to go up onto the top now and yeah, just screw it on, make sure it's all secure, and we'll go from there. So that's kind of how it looks at the moment. I just want to put, that one's about, I don't know, 20 degrees or something. Not quite the recommended 45 degrees, but I think it'll do. It's on a little bit of a slope. The initial idea was to have 2 next to each other, but they're just slightly too wide. I'll put the other one just above the skylight, just here. On this side, as you can see, they are slightly raised, which will be the back side. And on the other side, I've mounted them flush. So it'll sit higher up at the back and lower at the front. That'll do 2 things. That'll enable all the water to run off in a forward motion, obviously, and it'll give it a slight angle just to gather a bit more light. I'm just going to lift it up there now and just quickly attach it. So I'll take you to the top of the trailer and we'll continue from there. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect fit. Right, I've not got much room up here now with the 2 solar panels, but that basically, see if I can get as far away as I can, is how it's going to look. Never had any visions of storing anything up here. Spare wheels are always going to be on the Land Rover. The Land Rover has roof racks as well, so I can store any spare tyres or anything either on the side of the trailer, or I can store them on the roof rack of the Land Rover. I know Rich had the vision of making an upstairs bedroom here. He was going to put a roof tent on. I have no vision of doing that. I don't want anybody sleeping above me. but yeah, that's it basically. I'm just cable ties, snips, go up there, quickly secure the wires, and then run the wires down the front of the trailer. Let's do this. Bit precarious. Back one's off the step, top one's on the step, so if I fall over it'll be funny and make good viewing. Get you up there. There's the angle of the back one, and there's the very slight angle of the front one, and obviously it's over that vent there, so I'll be able to open the vent and no water's going to come in. It's going to drip off onto the back of the vent. The vent opens like that, if you will. So yeah, it works perfect. So I have taken the cable and I've put it just inside the trailer. You've not had a look inside the trailer this time, have you? It's looking like a bit of a shit tip on a storeroom at the moment, because I've got all my bits in here. I've got bits on the bed. I had full plans of doing the unit this week, but it's not going to happen. It's just far too cold to call my mate and ask him to bring his circular saw down and start working out in this blistering cold. Right, so let's go up and quickly get these wires attached and run down the front of the trailer. And that's, I think, where we're going to leave it today. That's positive, that clips in there. I'm going to use a fair bit of force, I tell you. Now these don't go straight to the battery, these go to the solar controller. And then from the solar controller they go to the battery. And what the solar controller does is it regulates the amount of power putting into the battery, because these solar panels together will be pushing out probably about 18 volts. And obviously you don't want 18 volts constantly being smashed into a 12 volt battery. It can go as high as about 14. But 18 constantly will overcharge it and will damage the battery over time. You don't want that. So what the solar controller does is it'll put in probably around 18 volts until the battery is full, and then it'll discharge a bit and just keeping the battery running at its optimum, if you will. Yeah, which is all good. Click. So we've got the wires attached obviously at the roof rack at the top, up just there, and they're running down the front. All this is going to be in a cowl eventually, like what you have in your house, a bit of trunking that run the wires down the wall, and they come all the way down and they go through a hole in the ground, and the plan is they're going to loop around underneath there and come up into the box. I've quickly put the battery in the box, so there's either going to be a hole in the corner or a hole somewhere in the box that we can run the wires through. So everybody, all wrapped up, all locked up, finished for another Sunday. I did another little cheeky job whilst off camera. I wired up the MPPT controller to the battery, so now it's just sat there charging. So next time I come, hopefully I can start wiring in the lights and we'll have a full battery. Thank you very much for tuning in this week again, and hopefully we'll have another episode up in the next sort of 10 days. Hopefully the lights, if I'm completely honest, but we may start the unit inside as well. So again, if you're not already following me on Instagram, please follow me. My link to my Instagram is up in the banner just at the top. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, all the rest of that, and we'll see you soon. Take care, mind how you go.